Hey Leo, how are you this evening? My name is Cheryl Lynn and I'm here to do your weekend bonus reading. This one's going to be for the 11th, 12th, and 13th of April, which would be Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, I hope. I didn't look, I'm guessing, but I think that's right. We're going to do it like we always do. I will call out all 12 signs and pull 2 cards for each. It's just to give you some sort of insight into the current dynamic between you and whoever came to your mind first when I called out the sign, okay? At the bottom, I'll pull 2 cards each for Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Should be the 11th, 12th, and 13th. It's to give you a little bit of a heads up as to what could be coming towards you this weekend. Maybe help you better navigate the situation, okay? Alrighty, that's what we're doing. Here we go. This one's for my Leos. All right, Leo, okay. Alrighty. If you're a Leo and you're currently dealing with an Aries, I have the 8 of Swords and the High Priestess. Something has transpired here between you and the Aries. The 8 of Swords would say that you are restricted by your thoughts right now. The thoughts have something to do with, I don't know that you have actually got proof yet, but you can feel that there's some kind of secrecy surrounding the relationship between the two of you. I don't feel like this is romantic for most of you. This is more of a friendship type deal. But somebody's definitely being deceptive. All right. If you are a Leo dealing with a Taurus, I have the Ace of Cups and the Death card. This Taurus has a lot of emotion for you. A lot. With the Death card, it's like they're standing back right now, allowing you to go through some kind of transformation that you seem to be going through. But they're there. They're still there. They're definitely waiting, hoping that you can come out the other side and still want them back, I guess is what they're looking at right now. This feels like a relationship that quite possibly has not taken off yet. Just hasn't quite gotten traction and taken off, but definitely there's a lot of desire for it too, okay? If you are a Leo dealing with the Gemini, I have the Hangman and the King of Swords. So the Gemini is viewing you as somebody who's very intelligent, very intellectual, very much so though in a defensive stance right now. Very logical right now. You're not really allowing emotions into the situation with them. And for that reason, it's causing everything in your dynamic to be stuck. This also feels like it could quite possibly be a relationship that has either not gone from a situationship to the next step or hasn't managed to take any traction at all, get any traction at all. But there's a strong desire here as well. Well, aren't you popular this week, Leo? If you're a Leo dealing with a Cancer, I have the Fool. Oh, God, 2 cups. I do 2 cards. I hate it when that happens. The Knight of Swords and the 7 of Cups. So this Cancer is viewing you as somebody who has many options. With the Knight of Swords, they're also viewing you in a very analytical kind of a non-emotional sense is how you're coming across. They know you're getting ready to take a leap of faith in a direction. They're very unclear on which direction you're going to pick. I do feel like this relationship with this Cancer at some point did get some traction. It feels like possibly it did get started, but maybe it was a false start. There you go. If you are a Leo dealing with another Leo, so kind of talking to yourself, we have the Emperor and the 6 of Swords. Well, you're viewing yourself as the Emperor, sweetheart. That's not a bad thing. Male or female, doesn't make any difference. It's an energy. You're definitely viewing yourself as being in charge. Large and in charge, right? You're that boss guy, boss energy. 6 of Swords, you're trying very hard right now to steer your life into calmer waters. I think you've maybe been playing the field, maybe just a little bit, some of you, or at least flirting quite a bit. And you have, it's been fun, but it's also been chaotic. I think you're trying to find a bigger sense of calm right now. If you are a Leo dealing with a Virgo, I have the Moon and the 5 of Cups. There's been some kind of deception between you and this Virgo, and I'm not sure which side it's on. The Virgo's viewing you at the 5 of Cups, so you're feeling regretful. Okay, possibly it was you, Leo. Either way, maybe it goes both ways. This was definitely a false start or a something that was built on a faulty foundation due to people being deceptive. Okay, if you are a Leo dealing with a Libra, I have the 2 of Cups and the Hermit. So the Libra is viewing you as somebody who is definitely destined to be in their life. You guys have a partnership or friendship that is, it feels destined. It feels like you guys have known each other forever, no matter how long you've really known each other. Right now, they're watching you go into hermit mode. They feel like you're pulling your energy back from everybody, including them, and to them that feels somewhat troubling because they're not sure what that's about. If you are a Leo dealing with a Scorpio, I have the Strength card and the 7 of Swords. The Scorpio is viewing you as somebody who is incredibly strong. You have a lot of willpower. With the Seven of Swords, I believe that the Scorpios acted very strategically towards trying to keep you in the dark about something. And I think they're worried that you're figuring out whatever that was. That's how that feels. If you are a Leo dealing with a Sagittarius, I have the Four of Wands and the Six of Pentacles. Four of Wands. So the Sagittarius is some kind of a higher level soulmate to you. It does not have to be romantic, though. With the Six of Pentacles, this is definitely a situation where there's reciprocity. So it's an equal give and take. Whatever you put into this situation, you're able to pull back out of it. It's a good situation. I just don't know that it's romantic. It could definitely be a long-time friendship or something like that. Could even be a family member, I guess. There's a lot of loyalty here, though. If you are a Leo dealing with a Capricorn, I have the King of Cups and the Five of Pentacles. So this Capricorn is viewing you as somebody who is emotionally unstable right now due to the fact that you feel like you've been left out in the cold. I don't believe this happened because of the Capricorn, but this Capricorn is somebody who cares deeply about you in a non-romantic sense and is just watching things happen and hoping for the best, I guess you could say. If you're a Leo dealing with an Aquarius, I have the Queen of Swords and the Five of Wands. The Aquarius is viewing you as somebody who's in the Queen of Swords. So your sword is drawn, you're defensive, very analytical, but not terribly emotional right now, which seems to be the way all the way through here pretty much. With the Five of Wands, there's a lot of competition and conflict around you for some reason. And if you are a Leo dealing with a Pisces, I have the Page of Pentacles and the Four of Cups. The Pisces is viewing you as somebody who they were trying very hard to build a solid foundation with, but for some reason you're dissatisfied with the situation. On Friday, we have the Magician and the Ten of Cups. So you are trying to manifest your emotional fulfillment is what you're doing. On Saturday, I have the Knight of Pentacles and Judgment. A lot of talk, not much action. And you're being judged for that. Like people are saying that you're full of hot air. You're not having any follow through with the stuff you're saying you're going to do. It's because you're afraid that you're going to be rejected or you're not quite sure of the outcome of what you want to do. But that's not how it's being perceived. So you have to keep an eye on that. And Sunday, I've got the Eight of Cups and the Queen of Pentacles. Well, you're in boss energy, period, this week, it looks like. But very cold and calculating. Eight of Cups, you're walking away from something. It is something that you still have some emotion for, but it's not the same emotion as you once had for it. So for that reason, it looks like it has kind of fizzled out. And you are opting to choose you and walk away, it looks like. All right, that's what I have for you this week, Leo. Sorry, I've got this timer and I'm trying to get everything in under time, and then I start talking real fast because it makes me nervous that I'm not going to make it. But okay, I hope you have a great week. If anybody's looking for a private reading, send me a message and I'll get you the details. Other than that, I will see you back here at least by Sunday, if not sooner, with more readings, okay? All right, take care. Thank you. Let's see. Clicker. Nope.